It's that we have to first admit, okay, this is a challenge. It's going to be difficult. We're going to see a new, commercial, or we're going to get pitched by a slick talking executive from a SaaS vendor, and we're going to be really tempted. It's like, oh, that's going to get us where we need to be. But really, the path to making this successful, we've talked about this on previous episodes. Number one, this has nothing to do with technology or tools. We have to understand why we're doing what we do. Like, what are we trying to solve for? And that may sound like a silly question, but how many times have we talked to people and said, like, well, why does your analytics organization exist? Why do you do what you do? No one's ever asked us that question before. And so if we don't have a clear idea of what we're doing and what we're solving for, how are we ever to buy tools or maximize tools if we don't actually even know what we're solving for? And again, I know that sounds like, what do you mean? Like, we all know, we don't. We have to take a step back and say, what are we trying to do? What are we trying to solve for? What do we want our organization to stand for? And then let's build everything else around it to support that. And once you have that, then you can start putting these tools to the test. And I am not anti-buying new tools. I am just anti-buying new tools when you don't know why you're buying a new tool, other than, to your point, well, the infomercial was, really compelling. And I truly believe when you put in the work, when you're deliberate about leveraging these tools, one, you're probably going to find that the tool does way more than you thought it could, and you don't need a new tool. Or if you determine you do need a new tool, you are in such a better place, a more informed place, because you've tried it. You've tried to hack it. You've tried to bend it. You've run into challenges, and you know exactly what you want in your next purchase. Think about, again, like anything you've continually upgraded. From maybe your first car to the car you have now. You learn things as you drive it, as you put it in different scenarios and tests. So when you go to buy your next car, you're like, okay, I remember those things, so these features are really, really important to me. You have to put in the work and gain that experience with these tools to ever be in a position to know what it is you're buying and why. And I think because we don't put in that work, that's why we have no one else to blame but ourselves for getting into this tech debt, because we don't know why we're buying new tools, other than we think it's going to solve our problems. It just adds to our problems and ultimately becomes unmanageable. And what do? Okay, well, this is too hard. We'll quit. We'll go find a cleaner canvas to start working on somewhere else.